Sharkie here. In today's video, we'll be taking a look at the Halo Infinite Master Chief with Grappleshot PVC statue. Now this statue is an 11-inch tall statue made by Dark Horse Comics. It's actually the second statue they've released, the first one being just a standard Master Chief statue with the assault rifle. This one has the Grappleshot as well as the energy sword. So first, let's take a look at this box. So the front of the box, the first thing you see is this display window, and you can see the awesome statue inside. Master Chief looks pretty awesome there. On the side of the box, you've got some cool Master Chief artwork. On the back, just gives some close-ups of the statue. On the other side is pretty plain. It just has the UNSC logo. The top says Halo Infinite on the plastic. And the bottom is just plain with some text in the center. So let's go ahead and look at the statue. So as you can see, the statue looks pretty awesome. Master Chief is in a dynamic pose. He's firing his grapple shot there, about to jump off, maybe even try kill someone with his energy sword. It looks really awesome. And they've added a lot of detail into the armor, just like they did the previous statue. This one actually looks more damaged. It looks like Master Chief has been in battle, perhaps near explosives, if there's some charred marks on his armor there, some scratches. Of course, he's got the cool energy sword there that looks really nice. The grapple shot is kind of in a firing motion, sort of half fired out. And he's got an assault rifle on his back as well. Looks pretty awesome. And once again, you can sort of see how long Master Chief's legs are. They look disproportionate how long they are, but that's how long Spartan's legs are. They're just really tall. Looks really impressive. So taking a closer look at the statue, we'll start with Master Chief's head there. Again, the helmet looks amazing. It looks just like Master Chief's helmet. He's got the 117 there, and like I mentioned before, it looks like he's got like charred marks on his armor there, like he's been in an explosion. There's also a lot of scratches and dings. His armor looks darkened because of this kind of charred marks on it. Same thing on the top of his helmet there. It almost looks dirty, but maybe it's just charred because he's been in the proximity of an explosion. And it goes all over his armor. There's scratches and dings, and it looks like he's been in the middle of a quite severe combat. Of course, weapons wise, he's got the iconic energy sword here, ready to strike someone down. Looks pretty awesome. It's got very nice details along the blade here. Kind of looks like a massive energy. You got the iconic assault rifle on the back here, even to the point where it's got the ammo count on the back. Very nicely detailed. And you've got the new grapple shot here. Now this grapple shot actually detaches from his arm. It comes separate in the box. It just clips into place like that. And it's got this very thin kind of wire coming out here. I would say this would be very fragile, so that's something to be careful of if you have this out on display. Don't put it anywhere so where something can knock this, because I would say it would break quite easily. But the detail they've put in this armor and the weapons, it looks really great. It looks like Master Chief. It looks like his armor, and like I mentioned before, with his long legs, they just look so disproportionate. But that's a Spartan for you. The Spartans are just incredibly tall, so they got really long legs. But it's a really nice dynamic pose here. It looks like Master Chief is kind of stepping off this base, about to jump off, hit something with his grapple and kind of swing somewhere else. Looks really cool. The base here is like a kind of a rocky base with the kind of like metal looking platforms on. On the bottom here, it just has some text. And once again, this base is hollow, so the base feels very light, but the statue itself feels quite solid. So once again, like, I would have preferred if they had put some weight in the base just to make it a bit more hefty. But other than that, I mean, they've still done a very good job. Detail wise, it is very well done. I mean, it looks like Master Chief, the damage looks cool, it looks like he's just in the middle of a battle, basically, that we've caught him mid-pose in the middle of a battle where he's basically in the middle of combat. Maybe explosions are going off around him and it's left charred marks on his armor, and you know, he's been in maybe another fight and he's got all these scratches across his armor. It's pretty awesome. So yeah, once again, Dark Horse Comics have come through with an amazing looking Master Chief statue that really captures Master Chief and all the details of his armor. Again, they've probably taken it directly from the game to get all the scaling right, get all the details right, and it definitely shows. They've taken care to make sure they've done a good job with this. This thing would absolutely look amazing on display. So that was the Halo Infinite Master Chief with Grappleshot PVC statue. And just like the last Master Chief statue that Dark Horse Comics released, this one is once again pretty impressive. The details are amazing, and the new dynamic pose also looks awesome. This thing would look pretty awesome displayed on a shelf. So if you're a Halo or Master Chief fan, once again, this should be in your collection. Anyway guys, I hope you liked this video. If you did, then please hit that like button as it helps out a lot. And please feel free to subscribe, as I'll have heaps more gaming replicas and collectibles up soon. While you're there, hit that notification button and share this with your friends. Thanks again for watching guys. I'll see you in the next one.